Okay, guys, welcome. Oh, this is pretty nifty looking.
Yes.
Is this what it's supposed to be? I think so. Welcome to Relic Mania. We did this a long time ago, so bear with me as we catch up. But I believe this is a sudden death and capture the relic game. Sudden death means if you lose your town center, you are dead. So sniping TCs is one of the things you should be doing. But also, if you snipe a TC, wow, this is weird. If you snipe a TC, a relic appears. So there's multiple ways to get relics. Something about the center gives you relics as well. Maybe when the cow decays, you get relics. Am I getting a message from the host of the game? No. There's a pause. We could go back to the Salmon quiz for YouTube. Would you consider yourself pretty average compared to your peers, or do you often feel like the black sheep? I'd say I fit in very well, all things considered. I mean, I'm a weirdo. That's good. Anyway, back to the game. Is it working? Sorry about that, YouTube. We're doing some very important business before the game started. I'm not sure what's happening, but let's at least look at the map. This is different than the version I remember. So you can dock to fish. That's great. Lots of fish income. There's no salmon out here, which is a bit of a bummer. Don't know who made this map, but I hate them already. There. Okay, the game's working. Perfect. There's not that much wood, but then again, you'll need to be aggressive to get to relics. And this corner tells us that you need to get 3 relics to win the game. Alright. So relics should appear from this cow, and this cow, and this cow. That could be 3. You could also kill TCs to get relics. And again, there's a pause. This happens in community games sometimes. We have people from all over the world playing in this game. There's tons of factors, plus the game is 20 years old. So it is something I'm used to. I don't love it, but it's just how it goes. Teal dropped 14. No, skip Teal. If Teal dropped, he will probably drop again if we try it again. So, sorry Hoppy, but he's going to have to hop out of the game. And that means they can kill his TC, though. Whatever, there's not much I could do. I know that it would take another 15 minutes to get another player in here and have everything started. It's just not worth it. I'm judging this from experience, guys. It's best that they just continue. And we will continue the quiz at the end of this. That way YouTube gets to see what type of salmon I am. All right? So, let's introduce the players. We have Strode. The Strode is playing as the Mongols in the orange. To the south of him, we have Hides. Hides is playing as the Huns. In the blue, we have Incas for Norik. Norik said this is the first online game for him ever. All right? So that should be a fun way to get started with competitive Age of Empires 2 or community games. You guys like to think it's competitive. Beneb is playing as the Spanish in the purple. Teal guy.
Yes.
Whoa, was that super loud for you guys? He's dead. All of the chat came in at once. I hope that
yes.
Ah! I'm sorry, we're just catching up. We're 90 seconds behind, so all the conversation they have during these pauses could be really obnoxious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't skip ahead in the video, YouTube. But yeah, Hoppy's gonna die now. Oh, he is dead now. Feels bad, man. Berbers for Monkey Chow in the red. Interesting civ pick. Indians for Masuderman. He just subbed to my Twitch stream for 2 years in a row. So I love this guy to death. In the green, we have a Pascal Fighter who apparently doesn't have the right hotkeys. He's playing as the Magyars. So this game is an absolute mess from the start. It will be a mess throughout.
Food, please.
I see players have 3 main golds, or 3 golds to start. I shouldn't say main golds. Have a 7 tile, a 4 tile, and a 3 tile. That should be consistent. It is. Stone-wise, they have 7 total tiles. And they all start with monasteries, and I believe the monasteries can be destroyed. Normally in Capture the Relic, it's not possible, but they have infinite HP, and they do not have infinite HP here. So I'm curious to see how it works, because I know on Capture the Relic maps as well, you can't build more than 1 monastery. We'll see. Azure Sentry says, looks like most of the town centers can be ranged by cannon galleons once someone gets there. Yeah, True, but I can't help but feel like that's not gonna be a good idea. I think someone could win this in Castle Age, or early Imperial Age. Cannon galleons are very expensive, and it would take a long, long time. Not only would you need to snipe the TCs, but you'd need to somehow have control to escort your monk. It would not be easy. I could see someone going Navy, but then not having land to secure those relics. But Blue's right next to the water. This might seem like a bad thing, but he can collect the shorefish. That's 200 food. Villagers collect shorefish very quickly. Yeah, kind of similar to what Strode is doing at the moment. This is a good play. Not something you do all the time, but that's a good source of food income. Also, you should fish, right? Okay, so the players actually can't see this, which is a bit of a bummer. I think that's something that should be visible to them. So, as Norik loses his eagle, again, first online game. Oh god! Norik, you got this, man! So I think he's making a mistake. He's clicking the llama with his shepherd. You have to avoid clicking another resource as you're bringing in the pig, because the villager will glitch out. But to be honest, he's done quite a good job. Good recovery. Very good recovery. And the other players are researching Loom now as well, possibly having some issues with their pigs. So fun fact, the professional way to say Masuderman is Masuderman! So again, he's been supporting my stream for a long time. He's obviously learned his boar luring skills from my awesome commentary. Well played. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm a bit disturbed that players have not docked. Like Strode is docked, Masuderman is docked. If there's access to deep water, you should be docking, guys. As a general rule of thumb, getting those deep fish is always going to be huge for you. Yeah, I'll bring up the overlay. It's not diplomacy. Whoa, there we go. You can compare the economies. I think Norik has had some issues with keeping Vils producing at all times. Pascal has as well. Pascal did say that his hotkeys aren't working, which would be difficult. And he seems to be heading to the north to dock. So maybe not the quickest dock ever, but it's something. And Monkey Chow is also docked over here. So I guess they went random civs. It feels like they went random civilizations. I have no way of confirming that, but since all the civs are different, one could assume that. Oh, wow! Okay, pro strategies from Beneb. Oh, God. Wow. Again, longtime supporter of the stream and perfect lorry. He had to use his scout. Did he take it from Teal's base? He lamed the dead man. All right. Too bad he's not Mongols. He got 3 pigs. Not bad. Now, I wonder if you can dock the center. It seems like you could dock the center. So, if relics appear here, and everyone can see this at all times, by the way, you could transport your monk in. You wouldn't have to waltz across the amphibious terrain, because demos and galleys can be built in the amphibious terrain. This is a really cool map. And I've never seen this one before. The other Relic Mania was different. In fact, the picture that was given to me was different. So I don't know, like, maybe I had one that I didn't know I had, gave it to the players. I've had instances of villagers stopping and shooting the boar again without input on my part. Is that common? Normally, you've probably made a mistake if that happens. I have not had that happen in years. But then again, if you're playing on HD, it's definitely more common. I remember it happening a lot on HD. If you're playing on user patch on Voobly, then it shouldn't be happening unless you've done something wrong. Like clicking another resource, possibly clicking the TC, that's a common one. Yep, it happens when you click on something like a tree or a sheep instead of an open space. Yeah, a common one is where players try and click their villagers back to the TC, but they'll do this. That's also common, so. But in HD, it happens a lot. Probably, like, please don't, like, blame HD. There might be something you're doing as well, but in my experience with HD can have some real problems with pathing and all those normal things that shouldn't be happening, so. Okay, so Beneb was late with the fishing ships, so he decided to farm. Again, ideally, you'd have 2 docks making fishing ships instead of any farms at all. But at least he is fishing. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting we still have the Thanks HD emote. It's such a brilliant emote. I don't want to be too rude to HD. Like, it really deserves it, but I don't want to give people the impression I'm not thankful for HD. Also, we don't use HD, so there's not a lot of opportunities for me to talk bad about it, to be honest. So that emote, you remember the Thanks Obama meme way back? So that is a picture of Obama with the Age of Conquerors crown on and the chainmail around the sides, and then it says Thanks HD. I thought it was really creative. 2 Salty Barbarians made that for me. Just remember, Microsoft is watching. Well, I say it how it is. Man, like, in my Definitive Edition 2 video, I was very clear that I feel like the whole Definitive Edition 2 thing felt very rushed, and I'm worried that they might rush it and not produce a finished product. Like, I've told that to Microsoft as well, right? So I'm always going to be straightforward, but, you know, you don't want to get too crazy with it. Okay, so pretty peaceful start. Again, the name of the game is Relics. No one's in Castle Age yet, so they can't get relics yet. No one is even up to Castle Age yet, which it's got to be coming soon, right? Masuda Man's going for scouts? I saw this scout. I guess he has a scout in the center here as well. He's also getting scale barding armor. Oh, Blue's gonna quick wall you in. Let's go, Micro Nerd. Yeah, Micro. I mean, Masuda Man still kills the villager and forces a lot of idle time. Let's get some T90 quicks in the chat for Norik. First community game. Might be a new prodigy here. Leary's quick fingers. King Arthur, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. You know what? I'm feeling full of energy and I'm past 7 hours. Well, not full of energy, but normally at 7 hours is when I start to, like, feel awful. We'll see how the game goes, though. I think starting the stream earlier today was probably a good idea. To be honest, I felt really lethargic and gross before the stream started, so I was worried today. But I just have to get into the groove. It's hard for me to explain it to people. Willis, who was it? I think it was Willis. Someone asked me how I'm able to cast for so long and how I'm able to do what I do and keep games where nothing's really going on entertaining. Best way I can explain it is I just get into this mental state where everything outside of the game disappears. Like the game in the chat, of course. And that's where I've been the last 7 hours. I haven't thought about any outside factors. It's just me and the game and the people listening. It's kind of weird to explain that, but maybe you guys could find some comparisons in your life. So who's Greg gonna pick on? He has so many scouts. I guess he wants to go Castle Age now. Okay, he'll click up to Castle Age. First one there will be Strode, who is walling up and is on stone. Now, I think you can build on this amphibious terrain. Yes, you can. So he could actually castle drop the center. But then again, you can't make the cows decay any faster. You can't eat these things. They're off limits. So you still would have to wait a long time. It might be better to castle at your own base. T90, what would you say is the least used emote? You could actually check that yourself. I think there's Twitch emote metrics. I don't know the answer to that one. I mean, I have some guesses, right? But if the data's actually there, it might be best for you to look it up. The T90 stop emote doesn't get used often. I love the T90 story emote, but it's definitely situational. Fat Dragon gets used a lot. Axe, yeah. So I'm planning on removing a bunch of emotes. The stop and the axe will be removed at some point once I get the new batch of emotes. It's hard. We have a lot of emotes. I honestly forget about a lot of them. Shulker, you're the only one who uses the axe. Like, that's what it feels like anyway. If more people used it and really got into it, then we'd keep it, obviously. Campo R6, thank you for the new sub, by the way. Enjoy that axe emote. Oh, dude, I would never remove the pointy boys. Please. I would remove the T90 tree before the pointy boys. You know what? I think we're going to remove the tree. I have another idea, which is probably better. We should probably remove the tree. Look at this micro nerd with the splits. All these weak scouts. 10 kills, 3 deaths. He damaged some people. He did some damage, but he also made a lot of enemies. Which is not good practice for community games. So no one is complaining that I'd remove the tree emote? What's happened to my community? I'm kidding, by the way. I wouldn't remove that. Oh man, Pascal Fighter is getting destroyed by these scouts. Well, if Masuderman damages him enough, it could be an easy kill later on and then an easy relic. Definitely treating this a lot like a 1v1 though. I feel bad for Pascal. I don't think this gives Masuderman a huge edge, though. I would love to see Monkey Chow make a transport. Oh my goodness. This is Age of Empires 2 karma, guys. Monkey Chow is making a transport, and his knights are going to chow down on Masuderman's villagers. Now, again, Masuderman's been trading a lot of 1v1s. He's treating this like a 1v1. I'm curious to see what his quick walling skills will be like. Oh, even skirmishers. Well, just send over 5 knights first. Masuderman's Indians, though. If he's making camels, he might be fine. He also has stone to build a castle. Remember, it's sudden death. You can't build more than 1 TC, so maybe a castle on the front of your base. Surprise! Quick wall! Alright. He's in the potato clan, so you gotta expect a little bit of potato micro. Now I'm holding him to very high standards. Like, for him to react to that would actually be very impressive for a community game. Quick wall! House! House! Masuderman! Oh god. Oh god. This is karma. Age of Empires 2 karma. Well, he's bringing the camels over, and he has quite a few upgrades. So he'll lose the villagers, but he should clean up any more military that come in from red. But that takes him down to 35. Green's base is a wasteland. And purple says, Beneb says, well, fuck. Why does he have a missionary? He made a missionary. I bet you he wants to take the free relic at Hoppy's base. Oh, he's converting the villagers. That's actually not a bad idea. I feel like we should all agree if someone dies, though, that you can't take the resources in their base or something, but it doesn't happen that often. Whoa, Strode is an imp? I didn't realize that. He's getting drill and longswordsman. Is he? No. Is he gonna make siege towers and infantry? That would be amazing. I so badly want that. Yes! Oh, this is the best strategy. I love this strategy so much. Now, is it the most, like, when I say the best, I say it's the best because it's hilarious. It's not the strategy you should go for as Mongols, but absolute respect goes out to you, Strode, for attempting this. So, fun fact. Mongol siege, very quick. Mongol siege tower with infantry inside of it, the quickest unit in the game. Or the quickest thing in the game. I think it's even faster than a king. It looks insane. And could possibly work to snipe TCs. You cannot put monks in siege towers. No matter how much you pray with your monks. God is not that powerful. Ooh, a castle from Monkey Chow. On the house wall that Masuderman has built. Interesting. Well, the way Yellow's building his base, I don't see Strode having much success. The way Green's building his base, also wouldn't have much success because it's house walled, but he's an imp, so... Wait, did the relic appear in the center yet? Okay, so 300 food, I think that's going to be around the 50-minute mark. No, you cannot put a Treb in a siege tower. Only infantry units and archer units. And no mounted. No mounted archers. Okay, so I think it's a wasted opportunity for Benham to have not killed this TC yet. Making even a siege workshop with a ram would have been enough by now. Now, obviously, Red could do the same thing, so Red could send his military this way instead of at Masuderman. And Masuderman is... Ooh, he's castling Red. Now, Monkey Chow needs to quick wall, and he's under pressure. I don't know if he could be fast enough. He needs a wall here. Oh no, Monkey Chow! You know what I want to eat is some puppy chow. That's a great snack. Oh no! He can't fight this. He doesn't have the numbers, he doesn't have the upgrades. He cannot fight this. Now, he can wall here. And he could wall there. I think he's missing the holes in his walls, though. He's a bit T90 blind. Masuderman's considering diving in underneath the castle fire. Probably not a wise move. I had great patience from Red to not fight underneath this castle as well. So the siege tower strategy, it takes a lot of resources. Look how fast they are! Zoom! I love it. It's so good. Meanwhile, Red is transported into Masuderman's base. This is quite a battle we have here. Again, Red, back up. Back up. Don't run into the castle fire. This camel's on fire. Run. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh, now he's in on the gold from Masuderman. What a battle we have between these two. This is really high-level stuff, to be honest. Okay, there is a ram for purple, so he'll kill the TC. A relic should spawn then. 37 vills for Masuderman, and it is 43 for Monkey Chow. And Monkey Chow's an imp. Masuderman has invested a lot into these attacks, and he hasn't gained as much as he would have liked. That's for sure. Good quick walls there from Red. Again, but all the quick walling skills between these two shows they're very good players. Now, I really don't care about them. I want to see the siege towers. Where are they? Can you transport siege towers? I don't even know. Oh! Oh my god! Wait, so he just broke through... What happened here? He's at Green's base. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Get in! Get in! Emo! Emo! Go! Choo-choo! So fast, man. It's crazy. I love it, and he should kill this TC. It's just a few knights from Green. He was damaged by Masuderman earlier. Okay. Well. Oh. Walls from Green. It's nice, but I would make a monastery now. Oh, sure, it already has a monastery. I would make a monk now and prep to get this relic. Okay, so the relic just appeared there. It's actually on top of the long swordsman, or two-handed swordsman. And Strode says, "Oh dear." And he says, "What happened?" "Well, you know what happened, you liar." And Benham says, "Okay, Strode, what are you doing, man?" Now, Benham's also acting innocent when he just took this relic. Now, remember, a relic's soon going to appear in the center. Now, back over to this side, Masuderman is going to lose this castle. No doubt about it. He just needs a little bit more gold, and then he could be on his way to the Imperial Age. But I don't know if he can make it there safely. This could work for Strode. He just needs 2 more relics. Sorry about the glitchiness or the lagginess. That's not on me. I don't know why that is happening. Blue has a lot of Eagle Warriors. Still in Castle Age. Again, first community game ever. I think he said even his first online game. Now he's on his way to the Imperial Age. Now, this is a tough matchup for Huns. Huns versus Mesocids is not very good. Oh my god, this is sick though. Check this out. I'm removing the overlay because I really need this to be my YouTube thumbnail. That or the siege towers. Holy crap, that's amazing. This looks like a base I would have built up when I was a beginner and didn't have any hotkeys and just played with this scenario. Stone walls in the shoreline, making petards. This is beautiful. Am I that dumb? He had already sent a batch of petards over here to Blue and I was too mesmerized by the dock and the gate. He got him. He got him. Blue had all this military. Blue was on the way to the Imperial Age. Blue probably even had more population, to be honest. He did have more population, and Yellow got him. And Yellow says, I'm afraid. Beneb says, me too. And Strode says, so am I. All the players who will have relics are talking like they can't do anything. They're acting weak when they're not. Which is a smart play, to be honest. Monkey Chow should finish off Masuderman. Masuderman still hasn't clicked up to the Imperial Age. Oh my god! Chew, chew. Masuderman says, getting bullied, someone kill Red. Red says bullied in air quotes. This is ridiculous, man. Come on. These things are pathing awkwardly. Come on, Strode. Choo choo! I think Red realizes what's going on. Oh! Viper walls! House! 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 No! He could die to this! Now, I don't think Strode can get the relic, though. That's the thing. I don't think he can get this relic. He'll kill the TC, definitely. It'll save Masuderman. Maybe he kills Masuderman next. Red says frig. We'll get the F's in the chat for Red. He played really well. Strode just had to ruin his day. And Beneb says, damn you, Strode. Beneb has a lot of conquistadors, and he's making bombard cannons. Did Yellow get this relic? I believe he did. Just let me double check. He is coming back. Wait. I think that's it right there, actually. Purple didn't get it, right? No, purple didn't get it. Okay, so Strode's gonna pack up all of his units into the siege towers. Strode wants this relic. I don't see how he can get it unless he sends Navy around. So that could be a freebie for somebody. What a game this is. This is so good. We have 2 awesome strategies. The siege towers is great. I love the transports. And there's another pause. So my apologies there. Again, this is live. A T90 history teacher donated $3 and said, from a historical perspective, siege towers were as rare used as in pro games in Age of Empires. Once in 1,000 times. So special, so beautiful. That sounds very accurate and based on history. Thank you, T90 history teacher, for sharing your knowledge with the world. The way that was worded just made me think it was like the data came from actual battles. What about Gray's TC? Gray's TC is fine. There was a bombard cannon here. And the Masuderman had enough to clean that up. Dude, Norik, I see you in the chat, man. Do not be disappointed. You were playing well. You just got surprised by a classy strat. You probably would have killed Yellow had he not surprised you like that. So yeah, don't feel bad, but you probably should have beat him. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. The troll opportunity was too tempting. Yeah, Beneb wants this relic, but the relic's not here anymore. Where are the siege towers? Gotta keep track of these things. Oh, there they are. They're trying to make it out.
Yes.
Wait, who dropped? Rip, he was our only hope. Shame, really a shame. Chose to continue. Not Benib! Did Benib drop? Did his internet drop? Oh, God, man, that stinks. Well, if you think about it, the only relic he had was from Teal, who dropped as well. Maybe it infects you. Teal has infectious internet. Oh, he was also bringing back this relic from the center. Wait, no, from what? From where? Where'd he get this? Well, the monk is still on the move. He didn't get it from red. Strode is now at gray, who's gonna die to this as well. Seriously, where did he get that from? Did yellow not get one? Yellow did. I don't have any answers, but now Strode can get this. Oh, did he get greens? Dude, Strode didn't get that relic? Are you kidding? Strode literally just said, guess this is the ultimate strat. And yellow shows up and says yes. With petards. And kills him. Oh my god. The timing on that. Oh my god. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Strode kills Gray. He's like, guess this is the ultimate strategy. Cause I'm freaking amazing. And then Yellow shows up. And he's like, nope. Nope. Sorry. And credit to Strode, he said, unbelievable, well played, WTF, didn't see that coming. And, oh, this is after he said, no, god damn it, no. Oh man, that sounds exactly like, you know, he probably sounded exactly like MBL in that one YouTube video. This was the only thing that could break me. Woo, what a strategy, what a game. Now, obviously, if Beneb wouldn't have dropped there, that wouldn't have been possible. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I think the game was entertaining. We got to see some freaking awesome strats and the Siege Tower masterpiece. The petard transports. Again, this base just cracks me up from yellow. I love it. I loved the 1v1 we had between Masuderman and Monkey Chow. I think Monkey Chow would have beat Masuderman had Strode not showed up, but that was classy. Everything about it was good. Strode, it's not fair for me to be super critical of him, but to leave this relic here was a mistake. Like, Beneb should have never been able to get that. That said, it wouldn't have changed it. He still would have died to yellow, even if he had that one relic. This is a cool game mode. I want to do this more. I kind of forgot about this. Apparently, this map has a variation of 4 or 5 different versions. So I'd never seen this one before, and it was really entertaining. 96 kills for Strode, 86 largest army. Lost his TC, though, so it didn't matter. More wood collected, more gold collected for him. That makes sense if he needs to make the siege towers. And as we scroll through the technologies and the society stats, I remember that I promised to finish the salmon quiz for YouTube. So I guess I have to find out what type of salmon I am. Here's a look at the timeline if you have any interest. So while we finish the salmon quiz, yeah, Beneb, don't worry about it, man. I mean, I feel bad for you because you would have had 2 relics, but the ending of the game was still very good. As we finish the salmon quiz, I'd like to remind you, if you're watching this on YouTube and you would like to see more salmon quizzes and Age of Empires 2 games on the stream, the Twitch link is below in the video description. What are you more concerned about when you gear up to party? Having as much fun as possible, party like there's no tomorrow, staying safe, I don't want to have a miserable time the next day. This is definitely me. This is definitely me. I'm always the responsible one in the group, for better or for worse. Let's evaluate your levels. I'm a paragon of being weird and maybe kinda nasty. I'm a moderate amount of weird and maybe kinda nasty. I don't think I'm very weird or nasty at all. Well, not that. Can you get me a map or something? Well, are we talking age map or what? Force nothing? I'm moderate. I'm not extreme. Okay, question 10 out of 12. Plankton. How do you feel about it? Plankton is my very most favorite of foods. Plankton is for babies. Cool adults like me eat real seafood. I'm partial to bugs myself. What? All man? I guess? I didn't even know that salmon ate plankton. How about orcas? Every day I wake up so afraid of orcas. Why did they capitalize that? And every night I go to sleep fitfully and am plagued with nightmares about orcas. Orcas are pretty scary. I wouldn't want to be eaten by an orca, but I'm not really scared of them. What's an orca, lol? Oh, geez. Probably this. Probably this. I really don't want to be eaten by an orca, but I'm not really scared of them. I'd also like to know your thoughts on bears. I'm so scared of 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 bears. Oh, hey. I'm also scared of bears. Definitely the last one. The other ones just don't fit me. Da 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 da. You are a sockeye salmon. It's undeniable. No salmon has more panache than you.
Congrats on
With your bright red and green colors and signature humpback and hooked jaw, you are the poster child for salmon everywhere. You are a free spirit at heart and have a more diverse life history than any salmon. Ocean, stream, or lake, you spend time in all of them. And your travels are hard to predict. Your style and your... Wait, how are my travels hard to predict if I spend time in all of them? It's pretty easy. Your style and your propensity to go to where you... Okay, whatever. I'm a sockeye salmon. Congratulations. Bye, YouTube. I just congratulated YouTube for me being a sockeye salmon. We have more Age of Empires 2 games to cast.